Okay, since this is still early on, I don't have any support just yet, but the following deserve credit for helping me put it together and bring it to life. First, thank you to Onyx, whose mission statement of total human optimization is in line with my own pursuit. Particularly, their alpha brain nootropic for cognitive enhancement. It's clinically backed by science, evidence available at onnit.com. Next, I'd like to thank my friend and colleague Jim Needle for doing all the website stuff I never cared to learn about, and I urge you to check out his new show, Just Delightful, for a, reading the copy here,
a delightful, cheeky look at the world with a focus on something that makes us smile, no matter how dire a situation may be.
Next, thank you to Zach Falls for providing the music, because my voice is not a feature I like to brag about. His work is available on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Amazon. More info on Facebook and Instagram. Finally, thank you to my little girl / sidekick, Claire. Her one goal in life is to make everybody happy. So be sure you like and subscribe because that will let her know to keep it up. Also, please share it because you never know who might need to see it. Thank you. Before we get started, just a quick reminder. As the Earth tilts on its axis and we change seasons, anywhere above South Carolina latitude no longer can get vitamin D from the sun. So it's time to start supplementing. Anyway, this time we're going to mankind's greatest enemy. The one we've all been fighting since the moment we were born. The one responsible for every failing, every shortcoming we've ever faced. It has many names and wears many faces, so it isn't always clear what form it will take. But it's just as dangerous, all the same. I'm talking about weakness. No, not physical strength, but the inner strength to see an obstacle, recognize it, figure out a way to overcome, and do exactly that. The U.S. Marines have a simpler way of saying that. Improvise, adapt, overcome. But since I've never had the privilege or honor to call myself a leatherneck, I had to learn this the hard way. It's what allowed me to come back from literal death and a group of angry farmers to overthrow the strongest empire of the time to form this country. Some call it strength, some luck, others persistence or fortitude. But however you label it, it's as simple as doing what it takes in the face of the scourge known as weakness. As mentioned, weakness takes many forms. Sometimes it's ignorance, other times a lack of strength, but most commonly, weakness is found in its most visceral incarnation, fear, which has many shades in and of itself. Ethnic prejudice, apprehension about a new place, a new food, a new idea, etc. All of which can be overcome. It just takes one thing, a willingness to act. If you don't know something, look it up. Look it up, read about it, ask someone. Figure it out. In today's world, there is no reason to plead ignorance or be afraid of something you don't know. Remember, hard times make strong men. Strong men make easy times. Easy times make weak men. Gender non-specific, of course. I'm not asking you to take on extra burden or hardship out of spite, but by taking on and completing challenges, your brain will instruct your body to release chemicals that will make you feel better as a reward. It will then, remember that victory and give you a little hit every time you think of it. Eventually, you'll become so addicted to success you'll see no other option. Keep in mind, I'm not advising you to pull a Goggins. That animal pushes himself beyond reason every single day. I'm simply suggesting you do a little something to start. Before I shared the Marine Corps strategy, now I'll share mine. Research, strategize, execute. Spelled out. Look at ways to resolve a problem, devise a plan, and do it. Need an example? Okay, let's do something simple. Take out the trash. So you need to take the trash from the kitchen to the can outside and then to the room. Okay, first remove the trash bag. Next, take it outside to the can. Then we haul it to the room. I can feel the chemicals already. You don't owe it to me or anyone else to do battle with our mutual oppressor. You owe it to yourself. You are the only one who can answer the call. Victory is up to you. Victory against subservience. Victory against oppression. Victory against being pathetic. Now, I'm not saying it'll be easy. It won't. But worth it beyond your wildest imagination. Use this time to prepare. Use this call to action as fuel. Use your knowledge of past accomplishments as proof that you will, ultimately, emerge victorious. I don't care what you call it. Only you can defeat it. Only you can make weakness your fallen enemy. What I'm saying is nothing new. These are the same principles echoed by heralded warriors since the beginning of time. Miyamoto Musashi spoke of this in Feudal Japan. It's one of Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Jocko Willing points this out in almost every episode of his aptly titled Jocko Podcast, and has written several books on the subject. It isn't theory, it's science. Simple, proven fact. Weakness is a bitter, unnerving adversary. You owe it to yourself to make it your earmuffs, bitch. I'm out. So be sure you like, subscribe, and share with anyone whom you think will benefit or enjoy. Cheers.